AAAS is one step closer to departmentalization after years of student activism. Hi, it's Benjamin with the Stanford Daily. I'll tell you all about that. Plus, Stanford is saying juniors and seniors can come back to campus in the spring. But for real this time. The university's task force on the study of race has formally recommended that Stanford's African and African American Studies program become its own department. This marks a huge victory for the effort that some student activists have dubbed the Battle for Black Studies. AAAS originated over 50 years ago when student activists back in the 60s originally called for its creation. Now, the task force is creating a subcommittee that'll move forward with the departmentalization process, but this will likely take a few more years. Stanford also doesn't have to accept this process as it's just a recommendation. But if we keep moving in this direction, AAAS is on track to become Stanford's first ethnic studies department. This marks a big win after decades of student activism. Players on the men's and women's basketball team will now have to wear proximity tracking devices as part of new requirements made by Stanford and the Pac-12. Student athletes, coaches, and staff are supposed to wear them during competition and in higher risk environments like bus rides and meals. It's not clear whether either of these teams were part of the decision-making process, but athletes will not be able to compete with their team if they opt out of the program. In COVID news, 2 students and 6 faculty have tested positive for the virus this week. The 7-day rolling average in Santa Clara County has also fallen by 100, now resting at around 300 average cases. Thanks to this decline in cases, administrators are easing up on some of Stanford's more stringent social restrictions. Groups of up to 8 people from 3 different households can now reserve outdoor spaces around campus, maybe to have some food outside or hold a socially distanced event. And last but not least, Stanford is reaffirming plans to bring back upperclassmen to the farm in March. After previously canceling fall and winter quarter, the university pointed to new modeling in their decision and promised to uphold rigorous safeguards to protect the health and safety of every student. Now, the university could technically still change their mind, so we'll let you know if that happens. Stay tuned.
Hi, it's Sophia with this week's sports. Women's basketball ends their 7-year Pac-12 regular season title drought with a 62-48 victory over Arizona, and the seniors are leading the way. Last week we saw Kiana Williams power the Card to victory, but this week it's Anna Wilson's turn to show that she's one of the best defenders in the Pac-12. Junior Lexi Hall says their leadership is felt every game and the rest of the team does not want to leave them dissatisfied. With the regular season's closer against Cal this weekend, the Cardinals seem to be just getting started as they look to make an even more memorable run in the postseason. And Stanford softball starts their season scorching hot, outscoring opponents 30-4 over 4 games, 3 against San Jose State and 1 against Santa Clara, en route to a 4-0 record. However, the team runs into a roadblock in the second of their 2-game series against Santa Clara as the Broncos take down the Cardinal 4-0. The team, which saw their 2020 season canceled just before Pac-12 play started due to the COVID-19 pandemic, returns 4 super seniors as well as players like 2019 All-Conference third-team honoree Emily Young. The team will now take on California Baptist and Cal in a 4-game series from Friday to Sunday, so make sure you check out the Daily's website for scores and updates from those games.